streamer, you got to protect your personal information. I know I have my first name and last name out there on my Twitter, but I live on a military base, so SWAT coming to my door isn't an issue. But
Silas Genovese says in the chat, I'm not sure what you want to discuss about this subject. A group of condemnation of this behavior? Well, duh. I think most people would agree with that. It's only that it's so easy to dox people. That's what you really need to rectify. And
It's a fair point.
it is, and at the same time, doxing is also, it's the same thing. You can't do that kind of thing without doxing, I'm pretty sure. Because you have to get that information, and getting that information on people is part of the whole doxing procedure, if what I've been looking at on the internet is correct.
So basically, I guess
Skullbasher
it comes
Gaming.
down to
A lot of streamers have been getting swatted. A lot. Just look it up on YouTube. There's tons of videos on it of people getting this stuff done to them.
yeah, basically, what is it? Silas Genovese. We'll go with that. People need to look after their shit more. Don't put your real name out there. Maybe don't share important
You can
details.
make it very hard for those who dox people. You can make it very hard for them. And the harder you make it for them, the less chance there is that you will get doxed.
Just be aware that when you put any of your public information out on the internet, it's the exact same thing as walking out into the middle of a crowded street and screaming, "I live on 1234 Drive and I have a plasma TV!"
Yes.
Screaming out
Make
to the
sure that
world
you
exactly
change your
where you are.
passwords on a regular basis for everything.
I wasn't
You know?
really talking about passwords, I was talking about public information, but okay.
Yes, public information, yes, but we want to cover as many bases as we possibly can when it comes to public information. And it doesn't matter what you publicly put out there or not. Doxing is an act of sifting into the stuff that you do keep secure. People
Yes, but
hack into your shit and find you.
yes, but this is where you lie about your personal information on the internet. Like when you'd have the name in field, you just go like,
You
"My
can't
name is
lie
the guy."
about your personal information on a bank account.
No,
And
but if
a
somebody's
lot
hacking your
of
bank account-
accounts are online.
Yeah, but if somebody hacks your hacks your bank account, they're going
Use your
for
words,
your money.
brother.
I
Use your
can't use
words.
my words today. Anyway, they're going for your money if they hack your bank account, and if they're
No,
capable
they're
of hacking
not.
your bank.
They're not. They're going for your address because they're going for your address and your phone number because they want to harass the fuck out of you for doing something they didn't like, or two, get your address and call the cops on you like we just witnessed.
well,
If you're
I don't
capable
know.
of hacking a bank address, then you probably want their money more than you want their personal information.
I don't know where. We don't know.
You've not met some
specifically-
people on the internet, have you?
Yeah,
We don't- we
Brovo,
don't know-
some people
Autism,
just
man.
want to watch
Autism.
the world burn. Okay?
We don't know. We
This
don't
is
know
a
where.
serious issue. People who want to do this stuff, they don't care about money. And that's obvious.
Well, then why don't they just use my money to buy 1,000 ponies or something? Wouldn't that be like the ultimate trolling?
And you also have to remember that the people who hack are only the people putting the information out, not necessarily those who are calling these cops.
Well, still, of all the things to get hacked, your bank account is the least likely.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're at like a really piddly, corner of the street bank, most banks have good security. But we don't even really know for sure where all this information is coming from. I mean, I know a few years ago, both the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Live markets, in fact, even recently, got hacked, and information gets picked up on personal accounts. And part of those personal accounts, if you have your credit card linked to it, so that you can purchase games on those markets, that has your real address and it has your real name. And if that, I mean, we don't know who that information was sold to. I mean, it's probably made its way around the world 300,000 times by now.
Yeah, your IP address.
Yeah, the information can be gotten from a bunch of different sources because there's not always a way that you're going to be able to 100% protect your information because you do have hackers out there that are hacking these large companies.
Red Mage is saying in chat that Sony is getting hacked daily right now.
Yeah,
the North Koreans.
There's a lot of
Koreans.
there's a lot of customers on both Xbox and PS4. I mean, millions upon millions upon millions of people. It is a one-stop shop for personal information, and it's tough to sit here and say be careful when you have to put that information in there if you want to be able to buy stuff.
Harkonnen Dog, this does not have to have happened to one of us for us to be educated on the topic. Anyone can go onto the internet and look these things up and become educated on it, and I encourage that. Brovo. I'm the host. If I want you to talk, I will talk. I do not hear hear you breathe. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Anyway.
Shut down, son. Shut down.
Anyway, the only point I'm trying to get out there is yes, if you buy things on the internet, then somebody might find your personal information. But if you buy something in a store, someone can follow you home. If you buy something through mail order, someone can. Like a mailman can fucking trace your mail order and go sell that information to somebody else. If you live in the real world, there are people who will hunt you down for no more reason than to make you a victim. So panicking about it, like with your bank information, it's kind of pointless.
No, I don't want anyone to panic. This is why I want to talk about this. Not to go through the entire list of everything that could go wrong, but to go through the list of ways we can stay safe as streamers. And the first thing is never use your real name. And change your fucking passwords. Refresh that fucking Steam key. Do these things on a routinely basis. Use a password generator if you have to. Because it's usually the passwords that get hacked and then they get into something and then your address is up there on the internet. So these are just few ways to keep yourself safe, and I encourage you in chat and my co-hosts to look into it further for yourselves, because I don't want any of this to happen to anyone else. This is some heavy fucking shit. This should not be happening to people.
We don't really have guns in this country, so someone can't really call up and go, he's going to threaten to shoot people.
That's
with
right,
what?
you guys are still fighting with swords, aren't you?
Mostly knives.
I see a suit of armor right by his bookcase there.
Really? Fuck, I should check. Sir Warrington, what are you doing here?
Anyway, it's just, and to counter that, Red Mage, the reason why I make the comparison is because if you do things on the internet, you are at risk of people coming and hacking you on the internet. If you do things in the real world, you get at risk of people hunting you down and pursuing you and stalking you in the real world. It's comparative. If you do things in a sphere of anywhere, you can be liable to be found by other people. You can't be completely private on the internet, which is inherently public. That's illogical. If you go on the internet, there's a certain inherent amount of risk. You can minimize the risk, but there's a certain level of risk that you cannot avoid because you are in a public space.
Yes.
I'll say this much for doxers. I welcome them to go ahead and find my information and put it out there, because here's why. Because I'm in the military and because I have a very high security clearance, putting my information out there is a definite felony, which will be picked up very quickly by Air Force Office of Special Investigations, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and Homeland Security to put it on that. So somebody like me,
America,
they would. So because of that, I would get put to the front of the list when it comes to investigating that. So let people just go ahead and try that and get all those bureaus down on them, because they will be very swift, especially with the laws that have come down when it comes to Homeland Security.
Fred, you mentioned a whole bunch of various labels like Homeland Security. The NSA is listening now.
Shit. We're being monitored.
Yep.
Hi,
Oh,
CIA.
Grumpy and me.
Hi.
Grumpy and me don't really have to care, but you two, you have to care.
Hello. How are you today?
All right,
Blue-
so let's see.
Where are we going with this?
Blue Mouse Games. Is it the paragraph about the kid's dad getting shot, or was it before that? You just answer that in chat, and we will move along. You guys have a topic, or what? What else?
Ooh, Silas.
Ooh. Gauntlet, man. Gauntlet. Throw
Gauntlet.
it down.
The gauntlet has been thrown, Fred. Will you pull out your M16 and challenge it?
No, I don't get issued an M16.
Oh shit! They found the mummy. This is not relevant to video games whatsoever, but they found a mummy inside of a Buddha statue, and I was just like, what the fuck? Okay, next topic.
Cool topic, bro. Oh, topic that I've got. There's a... Where was it? I just found it a minute ago. Okay, never mind. I've lost it.
It
Grass
was
simulator,
here,
isn't
it
it?
was here, and then it was fucking gone.
And then it vanished.
Sold out in minutes. This golden Mario sold out in minutes, but it's available on eBay right now. Thanks, eBay! Fucking god damn it.
Who needs a golden Mario?
I don't
I want a
know,
gold
but
Mario.
I could just buy a fucking Mario figurine and paint it gold if I wanted
Yeah.
one, okay?
Yeah.
It's not
It's
that
not the same.
difficult. You know
It's not
what?
the same.
You're not an artist, so it'd be the same, actually.
No, it's not. You wouldn't bought it, though.
What?
I don't know. I don't understand the logic by it.
The little baby lizard. Oh my god.
Huh? Good lord, someone give us a topic.
Well, there was so much shit going on this week, and I'm sorry, my brain is fried from the construction work I did today, so it's just
Most
This is
insightful
quality
stream.
viewing, ladies and gentlemen. This is quality viewing.
This is quality viewing. We're doing it live. This is live, everybody.
We're literally making this up on the spot.
Here we go.
Literally.
Kotaku's got to have something, right? Kotaku?
No.
Oh no, not Kotaku.
Why? Why not?
It's a terrible website.
Why not?
Terrible,
It's
terrible
owned
people.
by Gawker, okay?
Red Mage wants to talk about female Thor outselling her predecessor.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. No. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's do it. Let's
When
do it.
you suggest something, Brovo.
Brovo,
Get back your Brovo.
Brovo,
Get
if,
back your Brovo.
hey Brovo, if you talk about Thor with us, we'll talk about Homeworld after.
No, we're not going to talk about it. I like the game, but I admit that it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring to talk about. It's one of those games that you need to play and experience to realize why it is fun.
Oh,
Not
you know.
describe it to you that otherwise.
Okay. All right, fine. But we're going to talk about Thor anyway. Personally, I'm not too happy about it. I'm just going, there was never a female Thor, and I don't ever remember anything in the lore or the mythology that ever said that whoever holds the hammer is Thor. You know? I think it was the son of Odin. Whoever holds this hammer is the son of Odin. Was
Tempest Tanks. Icky Hummus is a version.
something,
What?
but you know, I wish, you know,
Streaming.
there are about 100 female fucking Norse goddesses. Why the fuck do they have to keep using Thor? Why couldn't they have Thor and Brunhilde, his mother?
Brand recognition. It's the same reason why they made new Star Trek movies that have absolutely nothing to do with Star Trek. Brand recognition.
Well, it's not gonna get my fucking money.
Bye,
Whoa.
Temp.
Wow.
Bye, Temps. Bye,
Well, he
Temps.
last. You know
Bye.
what? He last. You know what? I will give him one thing. He lasted 53 seconds.
Wow. Wow.
Oh
Okay.
no, Outlaw Cat, why did you link this? Now I have to click on it. What is this?
Outlaw.
Oh god, no.